Hello everyone, well this is day 8 of our archaeological dig at Epiacum Roman fort. Now this is not the Holymire site, this is the vicus site on the east side of the fort, the potential vicus site. And we've got this very long trench, 20 metre long trench with a 6 metre return, looking for potential buildings that are spotted on the geophysics. And I suppose they're extending from, leading up to, and perpendicular to, the Maiden Way, which is this big arterial north-south route heading up to the Gate in the north and the frontier, and south to Kirby Thor Roman fort. And there is also a route, trackway leading out of the east gate of the fort, somewhere up there beyond the dry stone wall. And there's a junction, in theory, roughly towards the end of our trench. Well, I'd say we've got a mixed bag with this one. It's not quite as good as we'd intended. We hope to find all kinds of little cross walls from potential vicus buildings. We haven't really got that. We do have spreads of cobbled surface, but most of them seem truncated. And I think what's happened, you can see ridge and furrow, gullies, and that's quite clear on the LiDAR, where you can see quite broad ridge and furrow. So I think the medieval farmers have gone and truncated much of our potential vicus, so we can't be too clear. Nevertheless, there are decent patches still surviving, and we've taken most of that off now and we're going down to see underneath. We do have Roman pots as well. There's quite good concentrations. Interesting pieces. Let's have a look. So we've got pieces, chunky pieces of amphora, and see this curved bit of roof tile, and lots of bit of black burnished ware and other types of pottery, pieces of metal, a couple of bits of modern, bits of socketed metal as well. So it is producing some finds. It's just the structural elements aren't quite as well preserved in situ as we'd like. They've been spread and truncated. Let's have a little look further up. Oh, now there is a gully in here as well. So there's very dark fill in there, with Roman pot exclusively inside that, and it's very straight-sided, almost flat bottom like a box gully. That could be structural. This isn't quite as grand as it was earlier when we had surfacing on this. So you can see here where there's this tumble in here, you can see in that section face where one of the furrows has been cut. You can see the difference from that orangey natural coloured clay into the darker coloured fill. You can see that. And this furrow comes along down here as well. There's a linear coming down, and you can indeed see that across the landscape. If I look down here, it's very tricky to see, but there are fairly regular, very slight rises and falls going down the hill towards the nook.
Good use of an organisation that's supposed to strap the
And over here we had better, more uniform, smaller piece of surfacing, more like a road surface. Whether it was Maiden Way or maybe it was the trackway, it's difficult to tell because we don't have any well-defined edges. There we have a spread in here of very dark material and concentrations of pottery, some of which is still in situ around there. It's all quite interesting, so I think we better take some pictures of it and then we could perhaps sample some of that. Lots of Roman pottery in the trays. So things are going as well as can be expected. So good. More to do tomorrow.